Video Ave 11 here, and I just got back from watching our top 7 Sing Inspirational Songs, mentored by Alicia Keys. I really don't know if Alicia Keys really added anything as a mentor, but, you know, I still like her as a singer and as a performer, so, there you go. So, to cut to the chase, first one up was Casey James, and he did Don't Stop by Fleetwood Mac. And I gotta say, this was a very, very typical Casey performance, and I'm so happy that the judges finally started calling him out on being very, very stiff and very, because vocally it was fine, performance-wise it was very, very stiff, and I'm so happy that they started calling him out on being a little one note, well, not one note, but being very, very the same every single week. And so I'm glad that they finally called him out on that. So, yeah. After him, I believe it was Tim, right? No, it was Lee. How dare I ever confuse Lee with Tim? Either way, Lee did The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel, so the rumors were true. And I think that he did a very, very good, solid job on this. I think that he upped the wardrobe a little bit with, you know, the puke green shirt and the tie. Very, very Green Day, I think. Yeah, it's very Green Day. His look. Yeah. So I liked the song, and I like what he did with it, and I think that, you know, he's definitely, I still don't think that he needs to, that he can step it up even more, because if he really is a top 2 contender, like the judges want us to believe he is, then he really needs to start performing on that kind of level. And that means that I think that he could step it up just a little bit more. I think that he could vary his song choices a little bit more, and I think that if he did that, he'd be golden for a top 2 slot with Crystal. So, after him was Tim, and he did, check the notes. Alright, Better Days by the Goo Goo Dolls, and, he's going back into old Tim form. I thought he's been improving for the past couple weeks, but this was just awful. I thought his vocal was very, like, his vocal was just not good. It's never really good, but it's definitely, but he's been better for the past couple weeks, and I didn't like Tim Urban this week. After him was Aaron doing I Believe I Can Fly by R.Kelly. See, I warned Big Mike not to do that song. I should have warned Aaron to do the song, but the thought didn't even occur to me that he would do this song. I thought that he sang it fine, but, you know, there's really nothing more else I could say about that. I thought he sang it fine. It was just kind of boring, and I didn't really like it. Yeah. Alright, after Aaron was Siobhan Magnus, and she did When You Believe by Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. She was definitely tackling a tiger tonight, as Randy would say. It was a huge, huge, very, very difficult song, and I actually think she pulled it off. I actually agree with Ellen. I actually thought she pulled it off. Considering how difficult the song is, I think she pulled it off. And, of course, Archuleta sang it too. But I think that she she definitely did her own version of that song. And I think that, but my only issue with, and I think that one of the big reasons why Siobhan is really starting to decline in popularity is not because she's a bad singer, because she is a really good singer, but her interaction with the judges for the past few weeks has just been really on this side of annoying to me, especially tonight, You know, she just went on and on and on and on about how she didn't want to be scared by the song choice and that the song means a lot to her and blah, 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 blah. And I really cannot believe that they just let her go on and on and on like that. And so, yeah, I think that I really think that she's starting to get, you know, Lil Round syndrome of, she may be thinking that she's, you know, just fighting for her life, but she doesn't really, I don't think she really realizes, sorry, how badly she's coming off. I don't know. That could just be me. After her was Big Mike doing Hero by Chad Kroeger and Josey Scott. I must admit, I was not expecting, you know, the lead singers of Nickelback and Saliva to come out of his mouth. And I thought his vocals were very breathy and flat, and I don't know. I just don't know. I think he did. I don't know. I just don't know what to make of it. I didn't like it. It's definitely not the kind of music that I can see him doing, and I understand that he wanted to take a risk and do something different, but I think that could have been too much of a risk, if that makes sense, because this is not the kind of music that he does, and I don't understand why he did that song, but at least it wasn't I Believe I Can Fly. I'll just say that. And done. The last but not least was Crystal Bowersox, and she did People Get Ready by The Impressions. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. That's all I could say about this performance. And then when she started getting choked up and crying at the end, oh, that killed me. That literally killed me. And I think it even got me emotional. Like, her performance made me a little bit emotional. And I have a hard heart. Like, yeah, I have a hard heart. And so, Crystal's performance I thought was very, very good. It was very moving, and I think that she really understands what tonight's theme was all about. It was about inspiring people to, you know, give back. It's inspiring people to, you know, it's just an inspiring performance. It was beautifully done, and I love the fact that she started off a cappella, and that she brought out an awesome looking mic. I thought that was pretty cool. I just really, really loved Crystal tonight. So my picks for the bottom three are going to be Tim, Aaron, and possibly Big Mike, but I wouldn't be surprised if Casey was there because he went first, and usually going first is never a good thing. But yeah, that's my bottom three, and I'm thinking that probably Tim or Aaron are gonna go home. Hopefully this will be the night. Hopefully tomorrow night will be finally the night that we get rid of Tim Urban or Aaron Kelly. If either one of them leaves, I don't care. I'd be perfectly fine with either one of them leaving. I do not care. So, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for our Isla Gives Back star-studded extravaganza.